bite. Knife skill so precise, making spooky rice. David Seth, the killer chef, whipping the terror with zest. Movies and meals collide, horror flavors on the side. Chopping fear with flair, monsters everywhere. Gory scenes so bright, dine and fright. Lights down, it's showtime.
Welcome to the Cutting Room Kitchen, where we cut straight to the gut. We're diving into the world of 80s excess and toxic masculinity in Mary Harron's classic, American Psycho. Released in the year of Y2K, this film demands attention to detail. Every outfit, every reservation, absolute manic perfection. Our dish tonight is an homage to the greatest status symbol of the 80s, the humble yet powerful corporate calling card. We're creating the business card Carpaccio. This dish draws inspiration from Wall Street banker Pat Bateman. Exquisite, elegant, and cold. So cold, it's raw. When crafting the perfect Carpaccio, you must use fresh, top-tiered meat. It's thin sliced beef, elegantly plated, with a side of sharp arugula, and a caper and Dijon sauce. American Psycho is a film that, like a perfectly plated Carpaccio, reveals its layers slowly. It's a satire of the 1980s yuppie culture with an unsettling examination of narcissism. Mary Harron is a Canadian director and screenwriter. This is her second film as a director. She has been given numerous awards and nominated for her work. Funny fact, she dated Tony Blair, who would later go on to be the Prime Minister of the UK.
What does that have to do with anything?
Shallots, Dijon, squeezed lemon, vinaigrette, olive oil, capers, pepper, salt, blend in a Ninja, and send it off to the fridge for a moment. Christian Bale began his career in England in a small television role as a child. He worked on stage in small plays and was eventually recognized as a skilled actor despite not having any formal acting training. He has been nominated for a multitude of awards and securing an Oscar for his supporting actor role in 2010. He is known for transforming himself into characters. Some notable roles include Batman in the Dark Knight film The Fighter, Ford vs. Ferrari, and The Prestige. I choose a filet mignon strip. It's fatty for flavor and tender for character. Killer Chef approved. Trim the excess fat and shape it into a rectangular-like look. Next, wrap the tenderloin in plastic wrap, throw it into the freezer about an hour. Do not completely freeze the meat. Take your hardened meat from the freezer and with a detailed approach, cut your filet slices thinly, as thin as Bateman's salmon. Take your slice and mash it into the cutting board. This releases the tension in the fiber and helps move the fat evenly for maximum taste. I personally use my hands and palm once the slices are flattened. Take your sharpest knife and cut around the edges off to mimic that business card look. Lay your slices on a chilled dish. Lay them in a staggering stack, resembling a stack of cards. Do you like Huey Lewis in the News? Or how about Robert Palmer? This film is packed with 80s chart toppers. The film primarily depends on these commercial hits to propel the story forward, keeping it grounded in the 80s sound. The actual score was composed by John Cale, and the composer for the musical adaptation is Duncan Sheil. So here we have our Carpaccio masterpiece. You got a beautiful green garnish with the arugula, you got the capers, you got the sauce. It's thin, it's beefy, but it's tasty like any other businessman from Wall Street would want. The lemon opened up the beef and gave it a citrus cooked feel. The acidity mixed with the oils and fatty fibers conjure rich flavors. This, for all its intents and purposes, is a Carpaccio. A great power lunch fit for any psycho. I give the film an A. The soundtrack is key in translating the scene's tone along with Bateman's psychosis. It's a great ride into the mind of a deeply disturbed, yet at the same time level-headed individual. Following his eminent journey into depravity is engaging throughout the story. Remember to keep these titles alive by rediscovering them and sharing great classic cinema with a new generation. Until next time, I have been the pristine David Seth, the Killer Chef.
I have to return some videotapes.
And I have some videotapes to return.
Lights down, it's showtime. Popcorn with a twist of grime. Creepy cocktails here to start. Cuisine and art. Cooking up some fright in the kitchen light. Loving up some fright, making spooky rice. David Seth, the Killer Chef, whipping up terror with zest. Movies and meals collide. Horror flavors on the side. Chopping fear with flair. Monsters everywhere. Gory scenes so bright. Dine and fright. Lights down, it's showtime. Popcorn with a twist of grime. Creepy cocktails here to start. Cuisine and art. Blending fear and spice. Creatures in the rice. Serving with a scream. A chef's dream.